See if anybody joins. It's been a while. Welcome. We're up to 4. I don't know if you guys can type something in. We're doing this on our mobile. Don't know if, hey, it's Nathan.
I have questions
There
for
it
some
is.
of you, too.
Tom, what's going on, buddy? Nathan has questions, he says. So I haven't done a video in forever. I apologize. We've been busy, right?
What day is today?
I don't even know. It's Wednesday. Oh, it's Wednesday
Oh,
Wisdom!
you forgot about Wednesday Wisdom.
Oh, jeez. That's embarrassing. We're up to 6. You guys go ahead and leave a comment, ask a question, say hi to Nathan. It's his first live.
It's my first live.
It's that guy.
I've
Look,
never been live at
this
anything.
is how old he is. He has reading glasses.
I got the spectacles.
Yeah. Robert's here.
Hi, Robert.
Hey, Robert. Tom's here. That's Tom's the guy we cut those hangers for that I mailed today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's in Wisconsin.
So it's in Wisconsin. Did you get him yet, Todd? Or Tom? Sorry, Tom.
Get what?
The hangers. You mailed them today. Clearly you sent same day.
Yeah, I did a private flight.
Yeah.
Yeah, right to his front doorstep. It landed on the road. It was embarrassing. There's a news story about it. Better beer. Tom, you can mail us some.
I feel like when I drink too heavy a beer after days like this.
What's this say?
I just get all
It's so
bummed out.
hot over here in West Virginia, we could bake without the oven.
You should try that.
How hot's it here?
It's, well, right now it's fine.
How many shirts have you gone through this week?
About 2 a day.
2 a day. We're on 2
And
a
that's
day.
just because I don't bring shirts with me.
That's true. He shows up without a shirt on, and then I'm like, dude, you're going to scorch all this hair off. He's very hairy. He's a hairy dude.
Don't tease him.
Jeez. So many bugs. We're up to 8. It must have been the chest hair.
Can I powder coat my hair?
We can
Make
try.
it black again?
I would shove you in the oven again, but last time you called the cops.
It got really awkward.
Yeah. Hey guys, I shot ink black from prismatic. Damn it, why does it disappear? Light spots in the corners of the spokes. Okay.
I know what that is.
You gotta spray. What are these bugs?
They're June bugs, Dan.
No, they're not. It's this little black bug.
But June.
It's
June.
No, it's not crap powder. What gun do you have, Daniel? We need to know your gun. What kind? Are you shooting Eastwood or Cool Coat? What gun are you shooting with? There's a lot of street traffic here tonight.
And we're not
Cool Coat? Okay,
We're
so
not talking vehicles.
the way we shoot wheels when we're doing them is we get them up, what, 185?
185.
185.
Or get them higher than that, then take them out.
Yeah, they're at
So
like
they can
200. They come out. Once they hit 185, we hit the lug nut holes, and then we angle into all the pockets, and then we go back and do the flat surfaces. So if you don't hit those corners right away, and you got to really coat them, like hit them a couple times, make sure that they're fully covered.
I found that shooting past those things works really well,
so
so if
make
there's like
a corner.
There's a shoot,
Okay.
shoot past it.
You're gonna
so you're
come
not right
you're
on.
gonna come into it, and you're gonna go past it, and then come back. If you just point it right at it, you might split it.
Somebody's gonna take a screenshot of that, and we're gonna be on the news too.
Yeah.
Just like your airplane delivery.
What?
What?
That didn't happen.
No.
So it's a really bad illustration, but it's true.
Yeah, it's
He's
like,
not
like
wrong.
shoot through it and then pull back.
Go through it,
that's
come
not-
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just hitting the edge of the. Does his have the same type of fan that?
Oh, absolutely. They're all like that. But sometimes if you're, if I don't know the cool coat gun, but if it has air to the nozzle, sometimes you can actually split it.
Oh,
Instead of having that nice soft fan, it splits it. And then if you're spraying right at a part, you're missing it. So you got to move your tip up and down to cover
does
it.
it keep the charge in the middle with those?
It's the charge is all of the air.
But why does it hit a little bit like you were talking when you do the edge? Then why is it? Isn't there a little bit less charge?
No, so your gun should put a charge out that's like a big cloud. But when you're spraying the powder into that cloud, those particles pick up the charge. But if you're split, those particles are picking it up here and they're picking it down here. They're not getting it in the middle because you're not putting the powder there. So your gun should be putting that charge all over a big circle like this. But if your powder is only going up here and down here, you're not going to pick it up and go into the middle. So you got to get that gun moving up and down. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Can someone leave a comment if our volume's okay? We're literally on the cell phone outside the shop. And I think you went to go get a beer. Beer fridge. How do you nurture any static as a result from wiping out? So we don't wipe down surfaces. When we sandblast something, we don't touch it with anything other than water and air. That's it. So do not take a cloth and wipe it down, a towel, a microfiber. Do not wipe it down. It's not necessary. People say they do acetone wipes. You don't need to do that. If you're spraying aluminum parts, you can literally blow the thing off with air after you sandblast it and coat it. What do you got there? I've got a beer. I don't need that. Oh, I don't drink Diet Coke. I'm not trying to watch my weight. So don't wipe your part down. Blow it off. What we like to do if it's aluminum is we degrease it. You can literally use Dawn dish soap, rinse it off really good, dry it, and then coat it. We don't wipe anything down. If it's a still part, we'll do a degreaser and then rinse it off, and then we'll do a phosphate from Columbia Coatings, which there's better phosphates. Oh, you brought out the stuff. But you don't have to go that. So what do we got here? Jungle Jake. We picked this up from a farm store local. It's just a cleaner, degreaser. We dilute it, probably about what, 10%?
Oh, probably even a little less than that.
Yeah, so about 10%.
If you use it too strong, it creates all the suds.
Yeah, so then
I'm
you
pretty
gotta,
sure this is just Dawn dish soap without the suds.
it's
actually.
green though, so that's fun. And then for our phosphate Columbia Coatings, it's 1 to 20, so we mix it about that rate, give or take, Vanna White. But
I still have a crush on her.
If you're to the point where you're still wiping parts down, get over it. Get out of there. Stop doing it. It does not do anything for you but leave fibers on the part and create issues down the road. So get away from that. That's a good question, though.
That's why I don't wipe down
Is
my
tonight
mom anymore.
brought what?
What?
That's really awkward.
How do you open these?
You want to know how you get demonetized on YouTube?
Say the words "your mom."
Yeah, you make comments like that. Okay. Yeah. What else? What other questions you guys got? It makes a fun bubble sound. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I don't know why he's pouring two. I'm not drinking one of them.
No, I'm drinking too.
Okay, that's good. Two fists. Double fist? Two fists. Double fist?
Those are words.
Ask your questions, guys. It's your time. We haven't gone live in forever. We're at almost 10 minutes, and we've had like 2 questions.
And then after you ask your questions, I have a couple of questions for you.
Why don't you ask away?
And I swear they're
Start
appropriate.
asking them questions.
All right. This is it's gonna sound really weird, but if you have a long day.
How do you end your day?
If you have a long day of like you're in the booth powdering and it's just everything is, whether it's going well or not, but you're just getting stuff done. At the end of the day, how many times do you have to blow your nose or use a Q-tip? And like, how do you fix this situation? Like, I found that the best way is to just run a bath or run a sink full of water and just dunk my head in and just go, and then use Q-tips and tissue.
Are you using the Q-tips while your head's underwater?
Yes,
Because that seems
and I
dangerous. If
use,
you're like,
well,
you could poke
no, you
your
don't.
brain.
You don't. You go.
Oh, okay.
You.
Oh, you move your hands with the head.
Well, it's usually in the shower, but if you get them wet, it drags out more. But I use both. I have both like earplugs, like listening to music, and then additional headphones.
blow.
Yeah, blah blah blah.
How do you powder coat a high polished surface? Can you powder coat that surface without stuff? Yes, you can. You have to degrease it. So in the liquid paint world, get a wax and grease remover, which is what I use when I paint a wheel. Go get it.
I don't know where we.
He doesn't know it. It's a wax and grease remover. Wipe the hell out of the surface, and then outgas it, and then powder coat it. Sorry, I got to tap.
Next one was about.
I got to tap on the screen.
Clear coating over airbrush.
Have you ever clear coated over an airbrush artwork?
Wouldn't
I have not.
Wouldn't that bubble it?
I don't know. So I think you can paint over some liquid paints.
Which ones can you paint over?
I don't know. That's a good question. I would let
experiments.
You got to try it. That's what you got to do.
I think that would be a good idea for a thoughtful Thursday, or an F up Friday.
He thinks I have more free time than I have. Do it. Send me some feedback if you do it. We have liquefied powder before and sprayed it through an airbrush, through a stencil. I'll show you.
What?
Let's go on a field trip. Are you coming? Bring your cup.
I'm bringing your cup.
No, your cup.
Wait, no, that's my cup.
Yeah, do it on a cheap set of wheels. So this wheel right here we liquefied the powder, and I put a vinyl strip on here with where you see the red, that was actually the peeled part, and then it was a square around it, and we liquefied the powder, sprayed it through an airbrush, let the water well, it wasn't water, but we let the solution evaporate, and then we ran it into the oven once it was dry, and then we clear coated over it. So right now, and the stripe was from a powder that we liquefied.
Dude.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, that's crisp as hell.
Is this news to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks amazing.
How do you liquefy a powder?
That's a good question. You're gonna have to be a subscriber on one of my channels to find out.
I'm on your Patreon.
No, you're not on my Patreon.
Should be though.
You should be. That way I can get some of your paycheck back.
Wait. Paycheck?
Yeah, I don't pay him. Don't tell anyone.
I
lost the notes. If people left me notes, let me know. Live chat, all messages are visible. There we go. Yeah, so try it on a cheap set of wheels. See what the heck happens. If you guys are watching, give me a thumbs up. It helps the video. I only got one, and I'm guessing it's Tom.
It's too bad you don't have a cell phone holder with like a lighting thing attached right to it.
Like a ring?
Yeah.
They do not need to see me in better lighting. Do they need to see you in better lighting?
Especially with all this powder.
Hey, we're up to 4.
Powder in our pores. We look like we're about 15 right now.
To be fair, after I wash my face, I still look like I'm 15. Because I don't have gray hair in my beard like you do.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till it goes like full gray, and then just grow a full Gandalf beard.
We're the same age, by the way.
I look way older because, good living.
My wife's just way nicer than him. Thank you, Mike. If you guys got questions, type them up. I've cleared over painted wheel before. Just keep it low temp for longer. That's a good. So Tom's got some experience.
Probably depends on the specific type of clear, I would imagine, and the specific type of paint. Or
he powder coated clear over a liquid paint.
Gotcha. Tom, are there general rules that you use? Like how long do you go and what kind of clears have you
What's
used?
your cure time? And what powder clear? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
What brand?
What kind of clear have you used?
Was it acrylic? Is that what you mean? Mm-hmm. Or like manufacturer? Or what? Poly who?
Poly.
So wiping down a high polished surface and grease powder will adhere. Yes. So so the set of wheels that Bengal clear 350 for 30 minutes. Okay.
We got Bengal, right?
Yep. I don't know what WH is. I'm not a teenager.
That means what?
What?
Probably.
Damn it! What was the other comment? No, stop it. So wiping down a high polished surface.
At least give us a good view. Yeah, see,
Look how my eyes
it's
shine
like
up
we've been
there.
on the internet
But
before.
my blood's running out of my arm.
Not like you need that arm anymore because you're married.
Yeah, I'm a lefty, anyways. So
Didn't know that.
yeah, it is. So
We're going to hell.
it's not going well so far. So with a high polished wheel, what I've done in the past, like the blue shop towels, I'm sure you guys have all seen them, Toolbox brand. Why aren't these people sponsoring me? I swear to God. Right up there. So we've taken those, and hold on, I've got the degreaser here somewhere. This is, I don't know if you guys have Arnold's wax and grease remover, paint prep. It's what painters use to prep a panel before they paint it, get all the grease and stuff off it. So we use that paper towel with that, wipe it down, blow it off.
Really blow it off.
Really blow it off. Hang the part, and then we put the, there's a bug in this. Then we coat it with clear. So
free protein.
There is a lack of adhesion that you're missing from a sandblasted surface. So there's two ways to give adhesion to a part. You either chemically do it, like a phosphate wash, or you mechanically do it with a sandblast. Now, when you're doing something like a polished wheel, even from the factory, if you look at a lot of the wheels, they'll paint them and then they'll machine the face and then they'll clear coat it. And a lot of those wheels will start chipping and corroding because they don't have the same adhesion as the rest of the wheel that was prepped properly. Well, you're going to give your customer the same thing. When they polish a wheel out and you clear coat it, they're going to only have so much quality adhesion, and you just got to be upfront with them. This is the situation. This is what you're going to get, and there's nothing you as a powder coat can do. But if you look at a lot of these guys on Instagram, Facebook, who are doing like the candy coats over chrome, it's the same thing. They're not prepping them. They're not putting mechanical adhesion on there. You're literally just getting powder coat wrapped around the part, holding on tight for dear life. You get some rock chips in there, it's all going to come off. But you need to make sure your customer understands what they're getting. A lot of those guys are paying the money because they want it to look a certain way. And they're okay.
Only driving it a little bit.
Right. It might be a show car. It might be whatever, but you need to, the whole thing, like, customers are only going to complain if you don't give them the honest truth. If you're like, oh no, this is going to be awesome, it'll hold on forever, it's powder, it's durable, you're never going to have any issue. You're lying to your customer. Just know what you're doing and know what you're offering, and you'll be fine. I hope that answers your question. Leave a comment if it does. Like I said, your comments on my phone are hit and miss. So, blasted and coated, Ryan Wallace. Start what? Oh, man.
Why are you so tall?
Some up here.
There we go. No, I'm so tall.
Thanks so much for the info. What clear coat is the best for illusion? Your clear coat. Sorry for my finger. I'm scrolling on my phone. Clear coat is hit or miss. We use APC a lot. It's not a great clear coat. We're gonna switch to IFS because I really like their powders. Let's see. What else? Sorry about the finger again. Smiley face. Hey, peace.
Do all clear coats run the risk of yellowing if you coat
Absolutely. So if you put your clear coat in, you overbake it, you're gonna burn it. Same with whites.
I've seen that.
Yeah, he's burned it. What else? What color? What other color do we burn in the oven? On the fuel tanks.
I burned a blue.
Blue.
But that was because it was too close to the
Green.
heating element.
You can burn green.
That wasn't because it was too long. I think that was because
it was too close to our heat element. It's not an element. It's a burner box.
Yep.
What is the good powder coat system to start out with to get into this work? Mike, if you're just starting,
Gima.
No, they can't afford that.
Get a loan and get Gima.
Gima. Don't buy the Arbor Freight gun. It is crap. Buy at least an Eastwood gun. Don't expect to do a lot with it. But get small parts and just have fun with it. I mean, we haven't. Me personally, I've done
Oh, I'm just a nobody.
You're a nobody. We've done thousands of cups with an Eastwood gun, thousands, and made a lot of money with them.
You probably still have some examples here.
No, we don't have examples. Bengal clear is my favorite. I have powder for almost everything else. Yeah, Bengal clear we have not tried. That's actually a different clear. It's from Tiger, right, Tom? Tom, that's from Tiger. There's so many bugs.
Why is it his favorite?
IFS. Yeah, why is it your favorite, Tom? That's a good question. Good for you. It does, bro. Thanks
I'm
a
the
whole
best
lot.
Ed
You're
McMahon.
welcome, Glenn. Game all day. Yeah, no. I've had people on my channel be like, "You're too small of a shot for a Gema gun." Well, they can go pound sand just because they're mad that all they can afford is a cool coat.
Or maybe go sweep up our sand. I mean,
If they're looking for extra money to buy a Gema gun, you can come sweep up my sand for what, $10 an hour?
I'll throw in 5 of that.
Okay, half and half. I didn't even ask him to. He's just tired of sweeping it up.
And that's just the sand that I spill.
Yeah, he spills a lot. TJ's laughing and crying, and we love it.
He'll be okay.
Tiger is Bengal. Sprays like butter. How is your layout, Tom? Is it pretty smooth? My Gema guns right now are over $6,000, but all you got to tell your salesman is that you're looking at a Wagner, and they're going to give you the best price possible. They have more flexibility than you think. He's going to stand on a box to try and be as tall as me. Hey,
Nailed
no,
it.
you're taller now. It's probably the way I'm holding the camera.
Yeah, because you're all like, me.
It is my channel, you dick.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. If you want to see his channel, what is it?
At Adults Only Magic.
No, it's not .com.
Or
it's
search
on
my
YouTube.
name, Nathan Tricky.
Nathan
Allen.
Tricky Allen. This dude is hilarious. He's got some great stupid videos.
I worked for a powder coating company because in 2020, all live entertainment events shut down.
No, you work for us because we're fun people and you enjoy the work.
Who's this we?
Just me. We're the powerful we. Damn it, I wish these comments would stay.
But I started liking it and I learned a bunch of stuff.
All right.
Now I'm still...
Finish is so smooth. Best I've used so far. All right, Tom, we're going to have to try it. Tom, the only thing is I have a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth, and I'm sure you're aware of this.
That was the drink I mixed.
No, I haven't tried that yet. But, Tom, they started working with another channel that maybe isn't as professional. And, like, we like to have a good time, but we're pretty professional. Would you say?
We get stuff done and get stuff
and
done
we
well.
don't have an oven that's missing sides and stuff. And we don't like
sides.
Yeah, they don't have sides on there. Like, it's just insulation. And this Tiger company started working with them, and they wanted to work with us. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to work with a company that's working with that because I'm trying to keep a different level of professionalism. Tom, do you understand what I'm saying? Anyways,
Tom knows.
so we stopped using their black because we kept having issues. We moved to IFS.
Is that the one that I labeled
Bad powder?
SHIT?
Shit powder. Yeah, shit powder. Yeah. It's not. I think we were just baking it wrong.
Should we try it again?
We should try it again. They're not a bad company. I swear to God, they're not a bad company. They're not real sponsors of them. I'll try it. It is great. I believe you. I've been a big fan of Tiger, but IFS is getting us what I think is the same quality or better, but they actually answered us when we were like, hey, we're having these issues. They went out and took care of them. Also, the salesman's brought me a couple cases of beer, which Tiger has never even shown up here.
Didn't he bring lobster one night too?
No, but that would be fun.
Who was that? Who brought lobster?
You don't. Shh, quiet.
Oh, that was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that anymore. Because he's married now.
Oh yeah. What?
What?
I'm so confused. I don't even. What's this? How do you read that name? Bilbo?
Having problems with Columbia coating Hyper Smooth 03.
Powder not sticking. Any
sticking.
suggestions? I honestly,
Wait.
how do you say his name?
Yeah, it's Bilbo.
Bilbo.
Bilbo Baggins. It's a Lord of the Rings reference.
I don't know that movie because I'm too busy working.
He doesn't watch movies because
I work.
Work.
Nothing against it. I just
Wait.
work.
What if it's the real Bilbo Baggins?
Oh, is that a person in the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's all like fluffy with curly hair.
Like a monster?
No,
Like I'm gonna have nightmares?
like a kind little hobbit.
Oh.
Anyway,
I don't know what a hobbit is. Anyway, so
oh, it's like that lady.
Hold on, I
that
need to talk to this man.
You remember the lady that was like really short?
Message Brian Talley. Talley, I think is how you say his name. We have their oven in their booth. The dude's really, really good about answering people. He's a family man. He takes care of people who have bought from him. We've had issues with fans, motors, whatever. He's always taking care of us. So, Bilbo, message him. He'll take care of it. I've been trying to get a gun from them to demo because I think they probably have the best amateur gun on the market, but he got so busy. He was selling so many of them. We haven't been able to get one. So when you call him, tell him that right now powder coating needs to demo this gun to show you guys the best way to set it up. Because I would love to do it. I really wish more of these smaller companies would help me help you guys by sending me their equipment so I can, and I'll send it back. I don't want it. I don't need to keep it. We just want to try it. He can keep. No.
At my apartment.
No, you'll try and start
and then
tricky powder coating.
And then I'll put it in my little tiny oven that burned a pizza one night.
Yeah, if you saw the pizza one, it's because he fell asleep after drinking one too many of those.
It wasn't one too many.
Tobago powder coating, shots fired. I'm not trying to start shit, man. I'm really not.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
I like that guy. Eastwood hot coat gun, bad. I'm trying to think. Is a hot coat? Is that the? There's two guns. They came out with a new model. I'm not a big fan of their new model, not because I've tried it, but
is it the black and chrome box?
It's the one your buddies in Nebraska have. I've heard nothing good about it. Nothing good, but it's $1,000. I have a problem with translucent brass. TJ, everyone has a problem with translucent colors. Watch my video on the blue wheels where we sprayed them 3 times and I'm still not happy with it.
Did we get all 3 times on camera?
I think so. I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't watch your channel.
No, I don't either. Oh, no, it's not 710. I don't know what you're talking about. Those guys are great. They know all the things about that stuff.
They do what they do very well.
I love IFS as well. IFS is great. I love our salesman, David. He's a great dude. Especially the way to my heart is bring me a case of beer. Would you agree?
That's the way to something.
All right.
Anyway.
Yes, sir. You can always sweep sand. Got time to lean. Got time to. This guy.
I've got an open case with HR here.
HR will be in tomorrow.
That's what he says every day. There's no HR.
I keep walking in. HR's not there. Were you talking about 710 performance? No, I was not talking. I don't even know who that is. 710 performance? They don't even say powder coating. That must be like an engine performance shop. I don't know.
We're not being defensive. We just really want to know. No.
It's who I was talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, but they sound like an engine shop.
What?
They're great. They have a open flame that goes into their oven.
I'm clueless.
He doesn't know because he doesn't watch YouTube. Washing after blasting really helps. Thank you. It does. Keep rocking, fellas. I'm out. Tom!
Where are you going?
Tom, you're half of my viewership right now.
I have more questions about Q-tips for you.
Tom, you can't leave.
Q-tip?
Good beer will be sent. Tom's sending us beer.
Don't send beer. Bring beer.
He lives in Wisconsin. Do you know what this is going to be?
What part of Wisconsin?
I don't know. Tom, did you leave us? What part of Wisconsin? It's going to be that cow beer.
New Glarus?
Yes.
I love New Glarus.
I guarantee it's that brand.
Yeah, Spotted Cow? I'll meet up with you.
Spotted Cow, yes.
I get over to Wisconsin all
He's
the time.
in Wisconsin all the time. Where are you at?
I'm in Tomahawk next week.
No, you're on other one.
And then Kenosha.
Kenosha.
I get to Kenosha like
he does a lot of shows, Tom. I don't know where you're at, but if you're close, go watch one of his shows.
Do it.
Bilbo will do things. It works well with single coat. Okay. Love green salt. Thanks for the review.
Dude,
did you? our green solve guy was just here. If you bought that tank because of us, please do me a favor and contact them and tell them that rim. Damn it! Right now, powder coating talked you into buying it because they will help us in a big way.
And then ask why they didn't bring you donuts.
Yeah, we got
A
donuts
full
today.
12 pack of Dunkin'.
Yeah. Have you guys ever used any? No, I have not used any Colo guns. I've been asking him to send me some to try. I'll send them back, but he hasn't done
Where are
it.
these bugs coming from?
There's a lot of bugs. They like whiskey. Where are you at then? Because I'm cutting out a flag on my CNC. I need powder coating done. We are in Iowa, but you can ship us anything. It's going to be way cheaper to find a powder coater near you.
It's going to
But
be way more expensive if
send
that
me
powder
an
coater does it
email
badly.
at dan@rightnowpowdercoating.com. We'll work something out for you. Bought the 50-gallon drum setup and it cut my... Yeah, it's a good setup. And it doesn't burn you when it lands on you.
The green solve?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I'll bring you lots of beer. Mike's going to bring us beer. Mike, send me your stuff. We'll just coat it for beer.
Where's Mike from?
I don't know. Where you at, Mike? Wish I could do 4 wheels at a time. We did buy the 4 tank. It's amazing. We
How
love
big
it.
is our oven? We can fit 24 witches into that.
We have a 6 tall, 6 wide, 12-foot deep, but we've got plans on getting a 8 foot tall, 8 foot wide, 8 foot wipe, 8 foot wide.
Do I smell that bad?
You
That's
do.
just on your mind.
Go white. 22-foot deep oven is what we're looking at. Hey, if you guys are on here and you haven't yet, hit that like button. It helps us. We're 32 minutes in now.
Smash it.
Ryan, I just told you how big our oven is. If you didn't hear it, say what, and then we'll reset it. I would send beer, but I'm in the Caribbean. Oh, he's got whiskey.
Oh, you've got other things to say, buddy.
Rum.
Oh, shh. Let me take over.
Okay.
You're in the
We
Caribbean.
gotta keep
You're in the Caribbean.
You need to use like some kind of code. You can't just outright.
I can't just ask
No. The magic stuff.
for rum.
Yes, you can ask for
I'm on your page, buddy.
Buffalo, New York, and I do
Hold
follow
on,
your
let me
channel.
just get a little higher. There we go.
There he is.
See what I did there? See what I did?
No. What'd you do?
I got higher than I've ever been before.
Yeah, let them know. Blackwater RC. What do you do? What's recreational cars? Did I miss something there? You're looking at me like I missed something. I'm not into that stuff, so
You need to spend more time on
I
the
feel like stuff's going over my head.
Yeah, and that's how exactly you will feel.
Rum.
It's like
See, he said
everything's-
rum. Can't justify. I'm going to tell you right now, I could not
This is the
justify
straightest
it.
dude in the world.
I am straight. I really like the women.
Oh, that's not what I.
The 16K was a big sticking point for me too, but how happy. How happy.
Love it.
So for
Like,
my
just the
health,
just the lack of burns.
for my health, my employees' health,
and what?
and
Not my health, just my happy.
No,
just my
but
happiness.
it's health too. Productivity.
As far as we know.
Well, yeah,
I mean, at one point, doctors used to recommend camels.
we might be dying for a whole different reason now. Yeah, RC helicopters. Could you Oh, how do you go from helicopters to powder coating? Electrician by day. Can you send us one of your helicopters? Do you have any extras?
Bring it over and fly.
With a camera?
Do I have any extras?
No, them. What if we had a helicopter? We could take videos.
They call that a drone.
Oh, a drone.
Man.
Green Solve's amazing. We just had the guy, Matt Green, I think, stop by today. That's his
Is it
name.
actually?
Yeah.
Is it actually?
I asked him, I go, is it green because it's a coincidence? He goes, yeah, absolutely. Like his last name just happens to be Green. It has nothing to do with the company.
Well, I think
He's a salesman.
He's
but,
the only rep in the U.S. Is that what he
yeah,
said?
so he's out of New Jersey area.
Based out of
But
New
he's not like an owner. I thought he owned part
Does he
of
still
it.
live in Jersey?
Yes.
Because he's got the perfect Midwestern accent.
No, he
down.
does not.
Just like Johnny Carson did.
Oh, Jesus. No one on this channel knows who Johnny Carson is.
He just said nobody on this channel knows who Johnny Carson is.
I know who he is, but I never saw him live.
Why did you just turn off the comments? Because I
There they
guarantee
are.
they do. He was the host of the Tonight Show for what?
Oh, he's gonna send us a helicopter. Built my oven out of a used double-door drink cooler. Okay, I need a photo of that.
And
That-
a video.
How do you insulate the doors?
With lots and
Romeo,
lots of rabbit
yes
fur.
I do. Haha, I missed something. Romeo, I don't know what you're talking about. You need to give us a little backlog there.
He was probably saying, yes, he does know who Johnny Carson was.
Mr. Tobago Powder Coating says, I have so many burns from chemical, it's part of the... No, it's not. You're wrong.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Get Green Solve. Tell them we sent you.
Look at all these scars I have.
That shit hits me every day, and I'm just like, meh. And then I wash it off.
Rinse it off, and
It-
it's not a panic situation.
It's not at all.
like where you need the what was that other? What was
This guy knows who he is.
What was that-
Okay, yes, I do.
What was
okay.
that? What was that cream called that you need with the
Oh,
B
the
whatever?
calcium.
Yeah,
It had like a
calcium glutamate or something.
Yeah,
whatever.
we
it
don't
is.
need. Literally, it hits your skin. Look at the sunset behind us. That's not even where it's setting. It's beautiful.
This
Not
is-
you.
It's like a Heidi Klum photo shoot, Dan.
So,
Except I'm a little bit
Green Solve is super, super expensive. I think they'll sell you guys the barrels, but they're still like $2,000 a piece. How fast is Green Solve? So Green Solve, actually, if you keep up with it, it's about an hour, maybe 2 hours to strip a wheel. But what it does is it dissolves the powder or the paint into like a sludge, and so it sinks to the bottom of the tank, and you have to actually like clean out the tank once in a while. God dang, where are all these bugs from? So it's a little more cleaning labor, because where you could just keep adding B17 to your tank to keep it working with all that material in there, this actually, it's how would you describe the sludge? Like,
it's like, have you ever like just poured a handful of maple syrup into your hand?
no, it's not. No,
It's thicker than that.
No, it's not. It doesn't stick though. That sounds sticky.
You're right. Okay. It's like, have you?
It's like
Okay,
wet
I have
sand.
examples,
Wet sand.
but I can't use it on the YouTubes.
Yeah.
Like, it'll wash off. That's not
Right.
a problem. Yeah.
So I'm happy with it. They tell you can do like 8 sets a day with the 4 tank. We're not that busy.
It is
but
kind of like a sticky wet sand.
Yes.
But it's not
sticky
it's not
though.
that sticky.
It's just the weight of it.
Yeah.
The sludge would be, but it all sinks to the bottom. They use a oil on the top, so we've been using it since March,
And the
and
oil-
we have not
the oil
added.
keeps the heat in, and
It keeps the heat in, and it
actual
keeps the
chemical from
vapor
evaporating.
from.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't evaporate. We've been using it since March, and we have not added any fluid. We were going through probably a barrel and a half a month.
Didn't we add a
of
booster like
B17.
once, like just a little?
We added a little.
splash?
They have a booster that adds a little bit aggressiveness to it, and we maybe a quarter of a gallon, and that's all we've put in. It's amazing. I wish I could afford Green Solve. 25 Canadian. I don't know what the money transfer there is. 25. We're about 16,000 in America, but the only reason I switched to it is for my health, and he doesn't believe me, but his health or anyone who's working with it.
He just doesn't want to get sued.
That's not true.
And I've
I-
already told him
he
I'm not
has-
going to sue you.
He has a daughter that's as old as one of my daughters. I want him to be old, and well, he's already gray, but I want him to grow
I'm already
old
old.
with her. So it's worth the money if you can figure out a way to do it. What would you recommend for an oven, gas or electric, or where to buy one?
Probably
Mike,
AMA?
I don't even know what that is.
Amana Colonies, they make good ovens.
No. So I sold equipment for a year. We are actually probably going to be buying one here shortly. It's GAT ovens. They're out of St. Louis.
Got a bug in my drink.
Here,
Dan.
take mine.
You got like 3 bugs in your drink, Dan.
Yeah, but it's protein. GAT, I sold ovens for a lot of different companies. Aaron is one of the salesmen. He is great. If you contact them, let them know I sent you. Tell him he needs to give me some money because we've sold like 3 ovens for this guy and he has not paid us anything.
He didn't even bring donuts.
He's never even been here. But great guy, great company. They're a small company. They build quality equipment. It's whatever L listed. It meets all specs. You're not going to have any governmental EPA, any issues with any of that. But they do cost more. I
You
think
do not want Walter Peck showing up.
the 22-foot 8x8 we're looking at, I think, is $65,000. So it's not cheap, but it's a great investment. I've been in shops that have had these ovens for 15, 20 years. So you're going to buy it once. You're not going to have any issues. You're going to love it. So it's a lot of money, but it's well worth it. And I know that's out of the range of a lot of newbies, but I don't really have a good source. Cool Coat, Columbia Coatings, that's what we have right now. It's not the best for efficiency, but it is a great entry level oven to get you going, to build up some money. But you got to remember to save that money so you can buy the good stuff.
That's a Columbia oven? That's what that is?
It's called Cool Coat from Columbia Coatings.
Columbia makes it? Wait, who made the one that we have?
That's what I'm saying. Cool Coat from Columbia
Why
Coatings.
is their name not on it?
They are now. If you look at the panel, it's on there. The panel.
The one
he doesn't read.
The one that has the temperatures and times and things?
Yeah.
I don't read that ever.
Exactly. Insulation with household insulation, wet rock, and tinfoil. I don't know what he's responding to, but that scares me.
Yeah, that's a good way to...
I've got so many burns from chemical. It's part of the powder process.
Was that burns about the stripping?
Blackwater RC. Insulation with household insulation, wet rock, and I don't... At 908, I'm not sure what your comment was about, but that sounds really dangerous.
Who was the one?
Hi, guys. I'm finished shift today. I'm in night shift.
I, too, am finished.
I'm not sure what Miguel is saying there, but hey, flags and claps.
Yay.
From the British, right? Is that a British flag?
I don't know. I can't see that far because I'm drinking his... Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was drinking his drink, too.
Shipped to residents also. That's why I went with Greensolve. It's great. Great company. Greensolve is better and cheaper than Miles Stripper. Yeah, over time. So like I said, we have not added any stripper, and it's been since March. Like that oil they give you, I tried to get it out of him. Like, hey, what is that? What? Because
it feels just like vegetable oil.
It's got to be something you can buy over the counter, but he won't tell you what it is because they want to keep.
But it feels healthier. It's probably coconut oil.
It might be, but
you can also use for things
like dry skin.
Like dry skin.
20 years old, Ryan Wallace. Ryan, we are moving so quick. We need a little baby oil. It's not baby oil. Trust me, I know. What?
Coconut oil is made out of coconuts. Corn oil is made out of corn. So
he told me. Is it seriously?
Your baby oil thing bothers me.
Blackwater, is it seriously baby oil? Because that's a shit ton of baby oil.
How do they make baby oil, Dan?
I think they have to squeeze babies.
That's what I'm thinking.
It doesn't seem like...
It's not okay.
No.
Depends on the babies. Where are they from?
That's what he said. So you're better friends with... Has he brought you beer? Because he brought us donuts at, 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
Which is not okay.
That's not okay.
Who eats donuts?
No one eats donuts at 4. We need...
Well, except both of us did.
We did. One of them looked like a Homer donut.
You had the Homer
I ate the Homer donut. It was good.
I had the plain one because I'm plain white trash.
We're not going to bring race into this.
Who said anything about race?
You did. You said white.
No, I'm plain vanilla trash.
There you go. That's a lot of babies. Oh my God.
Boring. Exactly. Like, it's got to be like...
This can't be okay.
How much oil can you get from a baby?
He does have a little accent, though. Yes, from New Jersey. I'm like, I tell him, I go, you ain't like Jersey Shore accent.
No,
but
he's
got...
like none of the Jersey that I've
No,
ever met.
he has a little bit, but not a lot of it.
Like I've worked real closely with a few people from Jersey.
All right, you hold this. I gotta go get a bit. Hey, there's 15 people on here. We only have 8 likes. What's going on, people?
Yeah,
I cannot be held responsible for what is about to happen. I'm empty. He drank my drink, so I gotta go get a new one. It depends on how hard you press him. David, this is not okay. Okay. We are for babies and not for squeezing the oil out of them. Voicemail is French and English. I've never heard his. That's good. Well, they're Canadian. It's a Canadian company. So French.
The corporate is.
Yeah, that's what they're out of
Wouldn't that be great if
Montreal?
Wouldn't it be great if Matt's voicemail was both
over there
French
for the Carney game?
No, different. That's a different Matt.
Oh, Matt. Is that who they're talking about? Matt? Green?
No. Yeah. I think. I don't know.
Hey, don't get me kicked off.
Shh. You just go.
Don't get me kicked off.
Just go.
Don't
just
do it.
Just go.
You'll be fired.
I was fired 3 times today. Right. As if that scares me. How do I get back into the comments? There we go. Good God. Depends on how hard you press them. Haha. Voicemail was French and. Okay. Who is your favorite powdered company to order from? Your favorite powder company to order from?
Hold on, I brought
digging IFS now.
I brought the donuts.
Oh, look at it. Look at this. Look. Don't spill my drink. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. So it turns out there's a couple missing.
So what was the question that was asked?
What's your favorite powder company right now?
To order from
David.
I would say IFS, but they're not the only ones.
I nailed it, didn't I? He was like, "Oh, this guy's completely incompetent. He doesn't know."
I bet this is a filled donut of some sort.
Look at the donuts.
IFS is, but
isn't there a name for a filled donut? Yeah, it's called a party in your mouth.
Well,
no, empty one.
So IFS is kind of our go-to for a lot of them, but we also use a bunch of other companies. Figure out who will take care of you and who has quality powder and use them because there's a lot of them out there.
It probably varies per region, I would imagine.
Yeah. Use PID control off Amazon for regulation of heat on oven and strip tank. So did you switch your control? Because we keep getting the overheat or whatever.
Yeah.
Did you switch your control on the actual unit? Like they're bad at wiring stuff because they're Canadian? How do you get
swipe?
Live messages. Yes, he did switch it. Hey, what's your favorite gloss black? IFS, wet black.
Super wet black.
Super wet black, 12 minutes at
380.
It comes out perfect every time.
It's gorgeous.
David says we did a great job. Blackwater RC, you need to email me some info, buddy. How is prismatic powder? We use them for all of our custom coating. It's the easiest way. So anyone who wants a custom color, we give them the website. We make them pick the color, and then we make them do a down payment of whatever that powder costs. We mark it up 25% and order it. But we love them for custom colors. It's easy. You don't have to mess with anything. And they can go on and pick out their own color. Who makes super durable powder? All the companies make it.
But that specific one that we mentioned.
We have cleared over black, but you need a really good clear so it lays down smooth.
No, I think
he says Everclear over black, and he's a member, so I answered him.
Yeah, no, but
see that sticker? That means he likes us.
No, Tobago, I think, who makes super durable.
That's what I said. They all make super durable.
Do they all have that same name?
Yeah, they call them super durable.
Okay, what is the one we use? Is that AFC or?
We use them from
AFC. Not AFC.
You did fuck me up there.
Yeah.
APC.
We're gonna go get it.
APC.
No, we're going. I got the phone. We're running. Is he following me?
No.
Fuck, he's following me. Okay. We're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. That's super durable. Okay. Okay, it's APC.
They all make them.
It's called polyester GGIC Super Durable Clear by American Powder Coatings, and the product code is T9-CL3. I'm their friend now, Dan. Dan! They love me. No?
Your mom won't love you, I won't love you either.
You're right. My mom doesn't even love me. That's why we
What
can't.
other comments did we get while you're being dumb?
I don't know. You take it.
Let me take this over.
It's really hard holding your hand that high.
It is. California, no good. I can see that. Blackwater RC. Dan at rightnowpowdercoating.com. Sorry, I'm eating a donut. What's up, guys? That Corona ring is working like a champ. Thank you, James. I have got no feedback on the Corona ring, and I really appreciate it. That means a lot to me.
Where are you out of, James?
I don't remember. I mailed it to him.
This is why you can't have nice donuts.
Well, I mailed a lot of them.
You can't have nice donuts.
Where are you going?
Get my donuts.
Oh. Don't use Prismatic powders, gloss, or ink black. The powder coat store powders are much better. We don't use any of their standard colors. We only use their custom colors. So all of our blacks come from IFS. We're going to probably go to clear coat from them. We might try the Tiger Super Durable.
I'm kind of curious about this ink black, though. What's that all about?
Is your blast pot 3.5 or 6? We have a 3.5 cubic Mason. Favorite clear? We really haven't played with clears. That's kind of what we've been talking about, Aaron. We're going to try some new ones, though. We use APC, which hasn't been bad, but I feel like we could get a better clear. So we're going to try IFS. We're going to try...
That was a good job.
Yeah, but I think we could get better. We're going to try IFS. We're going to try Tiger. Yeah. We do a lot with our ring, and we didn't spend $500 for it.
We do a lot with that.
Got another vote for Bengal Clear from Tiger. We're going to try it. If you guys are watching.
Maybe the Bengal I was thinking of was the silver.
Yeah, it's Bengal Silver from my APC. IFS Super Coat is my go-to. So forgiving and lay a bit thick. Cuts really well. Super Coat, James, a clear. Can't buy yours for my hot coat gun, though. We do. So I sold a generic one-fits-all version to a gentleman, and we need to get it out. He's going to test it for us, and then we're going to see if it fits.
All the things.
If it fits, we're going to start selling to everybody. Colo KFX. So Colo has not sent us a gun. I would not buy it just because it's Chinese, and they're trying to rip off Gema, and they don't have the power, but they're trying to sell it as if they do. The Cool Coat, they won't send us one either, but I've heard a lot better reviews from it. But if you're trying to get a Gema system and you're buying the KFX, don't do it. It's not worth it. I've talked to people who have bought it, and they used it once, and now it sits in the corner of their shop.
This is why he keeps firing me, is because I'm a quarter Chinese.
Blackwater RC, just buy one for me. Don't make your own. That's silly.
Yeah, he put so, dude, I was witness to him just building this and R&D'ing it and try after try after try after try, and then putting it together, and then like, oh, that doesn't work on this itty bitty minuscule level, and like, this is not. Do I get paid to do a commercial right now?
I'll give
like,
you
it's ridiculous.
0.01% of all the
the
sales.
time and materials he put into this was ridiculous, and he's finally like, nailed it.
Can
And now he's
you
moving on to the next, like, more universal option. It's
can you do
crazy.
wheels with a dual voltage gun? Yes. Are they going to be awesome? Maybe. It depends on how complex the wheel is. Montreal clear from Erie powder coatings and love it. I don't even know what that is.
Well, clearly it's
Our custom system will actually have its own ground wire that you'll need to attach to your power cable and go back either to your power unit or to another ground. So that's one of the biggest issues we're
that's
having
what makes it the thing.
is whether you have a ground connection on your power unit or if we have to make it super long and go to your grounding rod. So any feedback we can get from everyone who has different guns helps.
Because some
Corona
of
Ring
them-
is great. Thanks, guys. Can you show us your blast room by chance? Mason, we're going to do a video on that.
It is so dirty right now.
It's really bad. We're going to get it set up to actually use it as a blast room, so hopefully that's soon. Gima 805. I don't know what you're replying to, but that's our Corona Ring is set up for the Gima Pro unit and the Opti 2. It fits both of those guns. Do you make one for the hot coat gun? I will buy it from you. We are still working on our custom one. It's basically, instead of being a round, it's kind of a C, so it fits more of the nozzles. It comes down to that nozzle size and how wide it is in millimeters. So that's what we're struggling with because,
If only Trojan could have the same approach.
all right, I think they do.
Do they?
Yeah, they have the normal size for you,
Right.
and the
No, they have the extra small size for me. But what if they had something
We're
that
off
was
top-
super
we're off-
stretchy?
we're off topic here. But yeah, we're trying to make it one piece that will fit the majority of guns, and then we'll send it as a kit. That's what we're working on. It's not as easy as it looks. I need a crown ring for the red line. So, guys, message me on the video what diameter in millimeters your nozzle is, because they're all different, and that's what we're trying to match right now.
This is how all my Tinder dates went.
Oh my
Message
God.
me your diam.
Is that really how they went?
No. No, they were just fascinated with me because I'm fascinated.
He does magic.
Magic show.
Great show, guys. This isn't a magic show, Edison.
Maybe not in your mind.
Did you make something up here?
I think it's a magical show.
Oh. What other questions you guys have? We're about an hour in here. Anybody want to ask this guy what it's like working for me? He's not going to have good things to say.
I got answers. No matter what you ask, I got answers. Let's go.
No questions. We're good.
Well, you can't hide the comments right now.
I just brought them up. You need your glasses.
You can't make it so I can't read right now.
All right, he's gonna send me the diameter on Patreon. If you're not on Patreon, I don't know why you're not. You can ask me anything you want, and I answer every time.
Probably send him the diameter on Grinder.
Pete, yes, we are trying to make it work on the cool coat, and actually, the guy testing it has a cool coat gun, so I need to get it in the mail. I've been horrible. He paid for it last week. I just need to get it in the mail. I've been so busy. I need to get everything set up and send it to him.
Is that the one sitting over there?
Yeah. I just need to box it up, and unfortunately, you can't leave this guy alone for 5 minutes where
I pay attention to things.
he does weird stuff.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad for everybody.
How much is the ring cost? So the universal ring will actually be a little bit more than the ring for the Gima gun, only because it takes so much more. It has to have its own ground wire and all this stuff. So it'll probably be around $125. But that's still a great savings compared to a $350 for $500 Gima option.
And what's the Gima run?
That's what I just said. $350, $450, $500. It depends.
Why does it range so much?
Because Gima's crazy.
And Swiss.
Swiss. That's good. You actually knew it was a Swiss company.
Why did I know? Why did I know that?
I don't know why you knew that. That's good.
I
How
worry about
much
my
is
shit.
there? Do you ever use garnet? We only use black. What is that? Black Beauty. It's a coal slag because it's convenient and we can pick it up from all the local stores. How long do you outgas parts for and what time? Depends on the part, but aluminum wheels get at least an hour and a half, 2 hours in our oven at 450.
Ugly looking
We
things
do
get
not have
way
a
long.
pallet wrapper. That's when we get our squats in. We hand it over the pallet,
I'm
and
not
then
angry
we
about
bend
that.
down, and we wrap it under the pallet. We go up, we go over the pallet. It's a team effort.
But it's kind of good. It's a team building exercise.
It is a good workout.
Specifically.
Yeah. We're not big enough to even come close to that. In fact, all of this pallet racking is new. A customer of ours felt so bad for us because we had all the pallets all over the floor that they pulled this out of their shop and brought it to us because
Well, it was just
he did a puppy dog face.
It was just sitting there.
And he's like, please, mister.
No, it wasn't a puppy dog
Please,
face.
mister,
No.
bring us some pallet
No,
rack."
it wasn't that at all. It was like he made a comment about like how busy we are, which is true. And I'm like, yeah, we're like currently searching for pallet racking, but everything, if you order it, is like, how many weeks out was it? It was like
A lot, like
16
12
or
to 16.
12 to 16.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh man, that sucks. And I'm like, yeah. And then the next time he dropped by, he's like, hey, I got this big box truck and I got all this pallet racking for you guys.
It was awesome.
And his only request was he does what?
We have to powder coat a table for him.
One table.
Yeah. It's probably like $600 to $800 worth of pallet racking.
Yeah, I feel like we owe him way more.
Well, I do.
Oh, this is way more than $800 for the pallet racking.
No, it's about $800.
In 2021, Dan, this
do you
is
see the
way
condition? More. It is so beat up.
On the surface. If only you knew somebody
Just
who could...
because you're beat up on the surface.
If only you knew somebody who could powder coat it, Dan.
A dry box to store powders in. I was thinking about buying one. No, we do not. I'll show you how we store
We
powder.
zip tie that shit.
We zip tie it. So everyone's so worried about climate control and all that stuff.
Maybe you are.
Well, I'm not, obviously. Here's how we store our powder. It's on a shelf in the middle of the shop. And we don't have a problem. So if you get clumping because of the heat, take the bag out, roll it on the floor.
It doesn't clump because of the heat. It comes because of the moisture.
Well, moisture and heat. Break it up. You're going to be fine. You don't need to spend all the money on climate control. If you have it, awesome. Go for it. The only
That's exactly what he told me. If you stop spending the money on moisture and heat.
Yeah, your face is never going to look better because you moisturize it. He's touching me right now, too, which is a fireable offense.
This never happens.
No, because I fire him when he touches.
This is awkward.
Are you still going to keep touching?
Yeah, I just want it to be on camera.
I'm going to show my wife. Things got awkward real fast. I think it was a wife comment.
We both spit out our drinks.
But anyways, if you can store it in an AC, great. But you still have to bring it out to the shop and get it acclimated to the weather. Because what happens when you put something in a cold environment and then bring it out to a hot environment?
I don't know. Tell me about your marriage.
It's wet.
It's the night sweats, I swear.
So it gets gross. But anyways, let me read these comments. I apologize. Things got out of hand.
They got totally in hand.
I had green diamond sand. It's the best, but it's costly. I've never, literally, we only use coal slag just because it is cheap and available everywhere in the Midwest.
What makes green diamond
Pete.
Good?
Is it Pete with an E? Do you have to add a Pete?
Why are you so bad at reading?
Do you have to add Pete?
No, it's Pete.
Oh, it's just Pete. Thank you for liking the Wednesday Wisdoms. We're doing this live because I don't have time to edit a video. What's better on wheels? Wheel prep, dry blast, or vapor?
Vapor blasting.
No, do you even know what that is?
I don't even know.
He has no idea what that is. We strip them in the chemical. We dry them, rinse them, dry them, outgas them, dry blast them.
Edison, what is
Vapor blasting is like dry ice blasting. It's a whole different.
Why is that a thing?
Because it's more gentle and kind to the substrate. Don't
Just
touch
like,
me again.
Just like how you're married.
Stop touching me. Have you ever used coal
Yeah,
media?
more of a coal slug.
We do use coal media, yes. It's cool when customers help out anyway. It does. Actually, I am so thankful for them. For
When they're
bringing
like,
that.
hey, I'm going to blast it myself.
No, well, that would be nice too, but he's talking about the shelves. Also, you keep getting, keep getting closer the more you drink. I just need a little bit of breathing room.
Come here.
You're fired.
Come here. You are come back.
Do I look like Pat?
You're right.
I do look like Pat a
we're
little
good.
bit. Yeah. I've left bags open and hardened up. I've just crunched it up. You got to break that stuff up, man. Don't leave them open. Silica packs and powder after I open them. That's not a bad idea. I wouldn't do it.
Does that actually work?
I don't know. It must.
Have you done some serious like science like?
What is this? How do you say that word?
Elixir
is an. I don't even know what that is. Briefly.
Is
Elixir is it environmentally friendly?
Well, you know what the word is.
Yeah, right, but I'm not sure how it relates to powder coating. Yep. So if you're ordering powder for parts, we're ordering hundreds of pounds ahead of time because we go through it so quick.
We can't find green diamond.
We can't find green diamond with 3 hours. Black diamond coal was at Tractor Supply. Yes, Brief. That's why we use it because it's available.
Kind of pricey. Kind of pricey compared to
$8 a bag.
Yeah, not if you consider the locality.
So we use a pressure pot where we recycle it, and you're using that same 50-pound bag multiple times, so it's really not that
And
pricey.
It turns into dust.
He had a message retracted. I don't know what that was. It does not leave a mess. 10X is the best by far. Low dust and awesome life. I've had them reach out to me, but everyone I've talked to says it's overpriced and not great. We've never tried it, so I don't
But
really...
if they're talking, like, what was it, $8 versus $11?
No, we've moved on. I've moved on. Totally agree on 10X. Again, we have not tried 10X, but I've
moved on.
I've heard...
This is exactly how you've broken up with me every time.
Right. I've heard mixed reviews on it. Elixir is his name, and I was talking about the media. Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it sure is.
That was an
That really confused. We're trying to catch up. My apologies. Can you blast the powder off the wheels without stripping? Yes, you can, but you need a really good compressor and like you said, a blast pot setup. 1700 snake oil,
Vapor
cure
blasting.
for all ailments.
Or wet blasting uses water.
That's a good comment. Elixir is a 1700 snake oil.
To form a slurry at high.
Vapor blasting or wet blasting uses.
I don't know anything about that. I'm kind of fascinated.
I know what it is. It's wet blasting. You were really close to my face, and I feel like the last time I was this close to someone, I was auditioning for a TV show.
The last time I heard about that term was when you were talking about.
Okay.
You're
censored.
You and my mom. You and my mom. You and my mom.
That's not okay.
I said it.
Don't say it. Green Diamond 30-60 day for $9 a bag in Houston. Dude, do you have a shop in Houston? What's your shop name? I've got a buddy who's a chemical engineer down there. I love Houston. It's a good area. What's your blast room setup, or do you use a cabinet? We have a cabinet, but it's in a blast room, which I'm not going to show you.
Because it's dirty.
Because we're going to have a video coming up, Brian. It's coming up. Hey, if you're on this right now and you have not, put your thumb up.
We're really upset that you're not.
Just do it. What's wrong with you? We're going to do it, Brian. We use 10x in giant pressure pot. Lasts about 4 to 5 times. Are you guys reclaiming the 10x and running it back through the pot? Doesn't embed.
And it doesn't embed in aluminum.
We don't have any issues with our coal slag. 250 shipped? Dang, that's cheap. That's not bad.
Actually, we have had issues with our shit embedding in aluminum.
No, we haven't.
Yes.
Where?
Probably like a year ago when you weren't even here.
That's because Pat was running the show.
No, and there's like a.
That's because you were running the show?
I was running the show. It was like a fresh bag, like, because somebody waited too long to give us a fresh bag.
Do you know what embedding is?
Yeah, it go.
No.
No,
Where it sticks in the metal.
it actually sticks.
Like you blasted it and it embedded
and that shit
itself.
is actually in there.
Yeah.
Would that explain all of the?
I don't. That's called sputtering. That's not embedding in the metal. You're bad at terms. We're gonna move on. He's worked here for almost 2 years, guys.
It was 4, you dick.
You missed 2 anniversaries. I did not.
This is why.
This is why we don't have nice things. We've used a Harbor Freight blaster for 2 years now, and it's working fine. Sure, some money was dumped into the housing and tips we blast out of it. So, honestly, a pressure pot is a pressure pot. All your consumables, your hose, your tip, all that, that's all that matters.
The tip is
That's
all that
what
matters.
she said.
The
You
tip.
turned me on to Green Solve. Check out 10x for me. Okay, I'm going to check it out, but you need to call the Green Solve guys and tell them who told you to. His name's Matt. Give me, I think Blackwater RC, you have my email. Send me your contact with 10x. We'll give them a try. I'm going to mention you like you're going to call Green Solve and mention me. Recycling media is a small thing that saves so much. Absolutely. I agree with you. We use a 50-pound bag more than he wants to because I'm a cheap ass.
What, sand?
Yeah. He hates it. I'm
Yeah.
like, why are you putting more sand in there? We don't need more sand. Just use. And it's dust. It's not doing a damn thing. He's doing what he should. I'm just cheap.
And what's the thing cost?
Our bags are like $7.99
And you're
for 50 pounds.
complaining at me about that?
Yes, because every dollar matters.
Right. But doesn't
Trinco
every
cabinet
dollar
with
of my-
reclaim. So 805, we have, I don't even know what it is, but we bought it from Greg Smith Equipment. It's just a cabinet with a pressure pot. And Red Line Stand sells like the same thing, but it's a different name. We actually,
You're just a cabinet.
someone's shooting at us.
You're a cabinet with a pressure pot.
Great.
Like, actually, people might be shooting at us. Get down.
Yeah. Great cabinet.
I grew up in Chicago.
If you
I'm
guys
freaking
want
out.
me to do a video on how to convert it to last longer, let me know. But it's a great cabinet. If the media is wet, I'll throw it in the oven. That works, but it's a lot of work. Nathan, your girlfriend's calling. Does Dawn want to be on the video?
Her mom is calling.
Answer it. You can't silence her.
The
Embedded media sticks to surface and requires. Yes, that's what I was trying to tell him. Thank you, 805.
no, it's just a phone call.
Oh, yeah. No, it was his girlfriend. He's avoiding her
I'm not avoiding her.
because
How-
he's drunk.
How dare you?
It's embarrassing.
You're embarrassing.
How many bags do you go through a month? I have no idea.
I asked that about my mom once, and she was all like,
We're going to stop the mom jokes right now. I'm just going to stop you there. It really depends how much we have to blast. I'd say, what do you think? 4 bags a month? 5 bags? 6 bags?
probably more.
So we've got a lawn chair project.
Recently, we've been going through
A
way
lot.
more.
So if we have to blast outside and we cannot reclaim it, it's a ton. But if we can reclaim it through the pressure pot, we really don't go through that much.
But I've been trying to reclaim it.
Where do I buy the $7.99 a bag? I
been
pay
trying to
$37
reclaim
for a
it.
small bucket.
Yeah.
So aluminum oxide is super expensive. We use coal slag. I don't know if you guys have it where you're at, but Fleet Farm is where we get it for $7.99. If we buy it from our local farm store,
We call it Farm and Fleet. Bitch.
It's about $10 a bag. No, we don't have our own dust system out of buckets. We bought like a $1,400 cabinet because the one on our booth gave out after like 6 months. $50 for a coal slag at my Tractor Supply. That's crazy, Brian. Where are you out of, Brian? Should you always clear suspension parts, quads, razors? Clear coat is based on the customer's expectation and or the quality of the clear. If the clear is not UV stable, or the base coat is not UV stable, you need to clear it if it's going to be in the sun. If the customer wants more durability or chemical resistance or whatever, you need to clear it, but you need to make sure that you know up front so you can charge. Did you guys use the racks for those pieces in the cabinet or do them individually or where? I'm not sure what racks you're talking about. I assume you mean our hook setups.
The hook setups, yeah.
Those are for powder coating. It has nothing. We don't blast those parts. We actually just degrease and phosphate them. So we used to be a blast only shop, but then we had customers that don't want to pay for that. They just want it washed, phosphated, and then powder coated. Yes, it's a crappier way to do it, but that's what they want. Do a video on the blast system. I want to see it. So, Mike, we're going to do a video. I promise. I already have half the video. We just got to finish.
Haven't you done videos?
Okay, Annabelle is not a real person.
What did Annabelle say? I honestly just can't stop stuffing myself.
Nope. Don't say it. That's how you get demonetized.
Give me the words.
Girl, if you don't stop.
Because I want to read them. Because this is how I meet my ex-wives.
Stop it. Okay, we're done. We're moving on.
And she's gone.
And Brian started speaking in Idaho, I think. Just the tip, he says.
What part of Idaho? Idaho is fucking gorgeous.
Is it? Do you like Idaho?
I love Idaho.
I love all the Russell potatoes.
I love Idaho and
Idaho?
Montana. Why do you hate me?
Because you work here. Where's the mode to delete that? I don't know. They're like, oh my God, there's 16 people watching this. I need to put a robot comment on there. Can I show you my rates? What's that even mean? I think that was a joke.
I asked you that.
I think it's
I asked you that today.
I think that's funny. Can I show you my rates? I don't know if you were serious about that, but that's probably not serious. It's funny.
That was pretty serious.
Do you have an oven just for outlet? I don't, Mason, but we are probably going to get a second oven because
it needs to happen.
Our oven is literally the Coke bottle of the shop.
It's maxed out.
This guy's out here smoking all of the time because he's waiting on stuff to happen.
And you don't want
I feel like he's getting cancer because of the oven.
I'm getting cancer because of the powder
You have
coating.
too much free time.
Because of the powder coating.
Don't say those things on
talk
live.
Don't talk over me.
Do you think a 52 CFM compressor
that was the best theatrical punch ever?
If you have a decent CFM is good. Our CFM's about 85. We have a pot that requires 185. We can't even use it right now because we don't have enough CFM. So get as much CFM as you can. But if you have a small pot and it runs it at that, you're probably okay. Can I show you my rates for powder coating? Yeah.
No. Why would you do that?
Well, he has to pay a subscription fee.
Oh, is this subscription only?
Yeah. Our pressure pot requires, So our pressure pot won't even close with what we have for CFM. For powder coating. Yeah, I don't know if you're looking for like feedback on what you're charging, but honestly,
it's totally different depending on where you
like you said, where you're at is what you need to charge. If you're making money, then you're good. If you're not making money, you need to raise the rates.
And if you are making money, raise
What's the coolest
rates.
thing with powder coating?
I would say I like the Model A's.
Done a lot of Model A wheels. Is that what you're talking about? What about that old stove?
I like those. I like the old stove.
We did an old stove.
But I wasn't happy with it. End of story.
No, he picked bad colors.
Yeah.
But you can't help what the customer picks.
He's like, I want this color and this color.
I think we've done like Model T frames, Model A wheels. I think just the history of restoring something that old, it's kind of cool. Like something Henry Ford built. It's kind of neat to know it came from that factory back in that day. I mean, sure, he was horrible to his employees, but
he didn't have good ideas.
No. That assembly line's a joke. What kind of compressor do you use? We have a 25 horsepower compressor. It's over a 300-gallon tank, 85 CFM, but we bought two.
It wakes me up every morning.
We bought two rotary. We bought two rotary compressors that we just don't have enough power to run, but they're over 330 CFM. Did you powder coat a pizza slice one? No, we did a whole pizza. It was this guy.
Bring it.
What happened?
Bring it.
Are you gonna go get it? He's gonna go get it. So Brian, no, you bring it out here.
No, you bring it.
Ah, you'd think he's the boss. So this guy went home, fell asleep, and burned a tombstone.
I got high.
Okay, don't say that.
Okay,
that's
I
not
won't
what
say that.
happened. No, leave it.
Can I touch it?
No. There it is. How long ago? That was like back in the winter. And what chrome is that?
That was actually the new chrome.
That was the new chrome from IFS.
But it did not stand up to
People touching it.
not being clear coated and people not.
Actually, it's still chromy,
It's
but
still
it's
chromy.
faded.
Yeah.
It wasn't brighter, but there's like brown or burnt pizza underneath.
This is exactly from
fingerprint.
people going, is
Yeah.
this real?
Yeah, and then they touch it. Sure. Oh, almost dropped the phone. Reaction from the customer. I agree. Customer reactions are pretty neat. So we just did a Tesla today, and the guy was blown away. It's like, that's just satin black, dude. No big deal. He's like, oh my God, it's so neat.
I thought you were
Any
gonna tell me
neon
about that.
powder? Okay, now we gotta go back in the shop. Or cool top coats. I don't know about cool top coats over neon, but we try to get everyone to do this pink. That's IFS neon pink. What else do we
Why
have?
will nobody do their wheels that way?
I don't know. What's this one? This is fluorescent orange from Columbia. Camera's not really picking up a good color. This is high gloss. Oh, that's not even neon.
Oh, this is the one you're thinking of.
This is ugly. Prismatic glowing yellow.
I friggin' hate that one.
Everyone hates it, but people love it at the same time. Is that a neon pink? Yeah, that's a different one. This is from Columbia, neon pink.
That's the exact one.
Well, it's close, but that's IFS. It's a cool color.
That's
It's cool.
IFS?
This is Columbia.
No, that's Columbia.
No, that's IFS. You guys did them backwards. So when they were supposed to be working, they powder coated that wheel. And I said, okay, I'm not going to pay you for that.
Because
hour.
what good is a job if you can't have fun at it?
I swear to God. Any neon? How long do you warrant your job? So we do a limited life warranty. Our truck, our work truck back here, has gloss black wheels that we powder coated that are 6 years old now, and we have no issues whatsoever. So we do a limited life warranty. If they hit a curb or rock chips or anything like that, we don't cover it. But you got to realize if you're doing wheels, most of these people are going to get rid of their car within 5 years because people are just like keeping up with the Johnsons. They got to trade it in, move up, get the new thing. So you're not going to be on the hook for that long. We don't cover normal wear, tear, that kind of stuff. So you just got to be upfront with them. And people like to know that you have a warranty, even though you don't cover everything that they're going to do to the wheel. So if your wheel pills or flakes because of the way you applied it or how you prepped it, that is on you. But most of the damage that comes to wheels is because they did something to it. So it's not a big deal to offer the warranty. The O factor from customer, I agree. When customers love the work, you just feel really good about everything you did and you understand why you do what you do. When they are just like, oh yeah, looks good, you're just like, oh, well, that sucks. You want that reaction. And that's, as a powder coater or a business owner, it doesn't matter what you sell or do, you want them to really like it. If you're only given a 1 year, that's fine if it works for you. We give a limited life just because we know that we've done everything we can to make that the best it is. And like I said, those are 6 years old and we have not had an issue. And that truck has 200,000 miles on it without any issues. No flaking, no pilling, nothing. And we have not changed our process in 5 years. So we're pretty happy with it. What else is going on? We got 12 of you. We got Nathan back. I think he went and leaked the lizard. We're probably going to wrap this up soon if we don't have any more questions. He's a newbie.
Who is?
That guy, Blackwater.
So am I.
He's a newbie and he's been doing it for over a year. I
We're all
still yell
newbies.
at him all the time.
He fires me every day.
Powder coating is one of the most humble things you can ever do because you're gonna do a job and be like, "Oh, that's badass! I'm perfect! I'm awesome!" And then
and then you pull it out of the oven, and then you're like,
yeah, and you're like, "I suck! I'm stupid! I'm retarded!" That's a, can you say it? You can't. Say, I'm dumb.
You can't.
You can't say that
You
word.
can say that.
The powder on the truck was Tiger, the wet black.
Your mom's a wet black.
You don't have to do that. People will like you if you don't make mom jokes. You don't have to do it.
But I can make mom jokes.
Yeah, but you don't have to.
But I will.
No, don't.
They'll love me more.
That got quiet. It's weird to talk to people who don't talk back to you. Can't thank you enough for your insight and wisdom you have posted. Thanks. You got it, buddy. I can't wait to get my helicopter in the mail. He's going to send us one.
It's not a thing, and you know it.
Yeah, it is.
No.
He's going to send us one.
Stop it.
But he said.
Stop it.
You're starting to wobble. Which means he's overable.
Oh, we should do a whole thing about that.
Pushing you over.
And breaking
self-defense.
Breaking my thumb.
Yeah. That's Pat. That's not me. I don't know how to do that. Keep up the great videos. This is something I want to get into. It's a good time, man. We have a. Oh, I'll show you the plasma.
You want to
table.
get into breaking my.
Well, I'll show you the plasma table. I have a lot of electrical questions, but I have a really good buddy that's helped us out with a lot of them. I actually wired probably half the shop, and then I make him come to double check everything. So here's our plasma table. We've got a Boss table. The guy's out of Iowa. It's a 5x10, and there's our custom parts that we cut out of it. So I love this table. I am not a fabricator, engineer, whatever you want to call it, but we've had a lot of fun with it. Did you start out doing cups and rims in a small shop and grow into it? So we started out doing wheel repair, and then I had a little Eastwood gun that I was doing parts for my Corvette with. Had no plans on combining them, but everyone wanted black wheels, and in a trailer
My middle name is Black Wheels.
where you're sanding them and painting them, that's not a great combination. So my ex-brother-in-law opened a powder coating part of his business. So we were going up there and powder coating, but we were spending all day. So I actually, excuse me, ended up renting a shop, only 800 square feet. I built an oven, bought a cheap KCI gun, and started powder coating. Then a year and a half later, we moved into this 4,400 square foot facility, bought a cool coat back there. It's way back there. Oven, booth, and now we're out of room. So I'm actually looking for like a 10,000 square foot shop. So all of you guys that are Patreon members, you are helping make the dream come true. So keep it up.
You told me that I was making the dream come true.
Yeah, but you're not a Patreon member. Do you ever use a fluidizing cup? We do not have a fluidizing cup. A lot of people think you have to have that for metallics, but you don't. The fluidizing pickup tube will do what you need it to do.
Are you sure we don't?
What?
Have the fluidizing cup?
No, we don't. You don't even know what it is. Been great. Good night from the Central Coast. Thank you. Thank you, 805. I'm tired of doing black wheels. We are too, but it pays the bills, buddy.
I have so much black in my nostril.
Everyone's like, eh.
Yeah, but it's true, though.
All right, guys, we're going to call it a night because it's been an hour and a half of this guy being annoying. So I appreciate every single one of you guys following along. Don't do this because it's bad for you. I've been trying to get him to quit, not only because it would add a lot of productivity to the shop, but because life. His lungs are full of it. Oh, it's like a cameraman. You gotta go backwards. Lungs full of it. What do you think of making a line and painting industrial jobs? Oh, dude, that's what we do. This guy.
What do you think of?
He's like, do you only do wheels? What do you think of doing a line? So to do a line, you need to have a lot of, oh, I dropped it. You have to have a lot of parts. That's one layer of all the way to the top layers. Thousands of parts. That is where you make your money. You don't make it doing custom stuff. You don't make it doing valve covers. You don't make it doing toolboxes. You don't make it having this guy work for you. You make it with industrial parts. Get into every industrial job you can. I'm not even kidding. All right, Rocco. I appreciate it.
What if they only want to do art?
David, if you become a Patreon, I'm going to send you, message me, become a Patreon. I make you wait that first month. And then once you get billed, I will send you the price sheet and then you can drop it. But you got to make it 1 month. So,
are you doing our current price sheet?
It's a spreadsheet. So, you know how we figure out our pricing? I have a spreadsheet that they can use to enter their numbers to make their price.
Oh, so they can customize
it's geographical. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I haven't shown him because he doesn't do our pricing. He just needs to show up and do the work.
I don't know how to do numbers.
Yeah. So become a Patreon member.
Numbers are hard.
If you do it now, you'll be charged the first of the month, and I'll send it to you right away. But you got to message me. Let me know you're one of them. You're a new guy because I've sent everyone else the chart. Thank you, Zeus. We've only had max of 16 people, but that guy's been here.
I'm here.
We're going to do these once a week because he likes them. All right, guys, I am out. Nathan's out. Say bye.
I'm not going to say bye.
He's not going to say bye.
I'm still here.
Till next time.
Nathan Tricky Allen on YouTube.
Nathan Tricky Allen. He has a really bad channel. He eats glue and stuff.
But I also find ghosts.
Yeah, don't. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, guys, for watching. We'll catch you next time.